All right. Now that you have your sheet sitting out in front of you that is like this, we are going to go ahead and take a look at some pattern blocks. So make sure that your pattern blocks are out so that you can go through this with me. Okay? Now, in your pattern blocks, you notice that there are some different colors which represent different shapes. Remember your orange pattern block, that's your square. Your red pattern block, that's your trapezoid. Your green pattern block is a triangle. The blue pattern block is a parallelogram, which can also be called a rhombus. And the tan is also called a rhombus or a parallelogram. So if you take a look at the yellow pattern block, you'll notice that yellow pattern block is the hexagon. And so today what we're going to learn is we're going to learn how to identify fractional parts of a whole. It means taking apart a whole object and putting it into equal groups, equal sections. And so you're going to use your pattern blocks to do that this morning. So, which pattern block that you have is the largest? Well, guess what? The yellow is the largest. So today we're going to cover a hexagon using only one color pattern block at a time. So now that you have your worksheet out, you're going to put that in front of you. You're going to notice that there are how many hexagons on the bottom of this page? Well, there's 4, right? We're going to use a different color pattern block to cover each hexagon. And which pattern block colors can we use? Can we use the tan? No. Can we use the orange? No. So we're going to use red, yellow, blue, and green. So make sure that you have those colors out. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is I'd like you to take your yellow and I'd like you to cover one of your hexagons with the yellow pattern block. Did you do it? How many pieces did it take to cover it? How many pieces did you need? Did you have to use more than one? Well, no, because a yellow hexagon is one whole. Okay, a yellow hexagon is one whole. Now, I want you to go ahead and you find your red trapezoid. Go ahead and find your red trapezoid. And I would like you to use your red trapezoid to cover the hexagon here. Now, how many trapezoids did you need to cover this shape? Well, you needed 2, didn't you? Okay, I could have my yellow or my red trapezoid here, and I'd be able to break it up into 2 equal pieces. Are those 2 trapezoids the same size? Yes, they are. And how could you be sure that they're the same size? Well, I can put them right on top of each other. Remember when we did that? Put them right on top of each other to know that they are the same size. And if the 2 pieces are the same size, we can say that each piece is 1/2 of the hexagon. You can write 1/2 like I just did. You can also write it with a 1, a bar, the bar, and then a 2. That also means 1/2. Okay? Now, down here, I want you to look at the blue parallelogram. I'd like you to fill blue parallelograms with this third shape. Blue parallelograms. Go ahead and do that. And how many blue parallelograms did it take you to cover this shape? You should have noticed that it took you 3 parallelograms. Are those 3 parallelograms that you put on, are they all the same size? Yes, they are. They're the same size and the same shape. And so if we can say that the 3 pieces are the same size, we can say that each piece is 1/3 of the hexagon. So I'm going to make it over here. 1/3. Each of the pieces is 1/3. This is a third, this one's a third, and this one here is 1/3. Okay, you can also write that with a 1 bar and a 3. Now, lastly, use your green triangles. And now with your green triangles, go ahead and fill up that hexagon space. And how many green triangles did it take for you to cover up that hexagon space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are the 6 triangles the same size? How can you be sure that they're the same size? Right, put them on top of each other. Measure them out. If the 6 pieces are the same size, we can say that each piece is 1/6 of the hexagon. Each piece is 1/6. This is a 6, this is 1/6, this is 1/6, this one's 1/6, this one's 1/6, and this one is 1/6. Okay, now what you can do is you can, on your own time, take your pattern blocks and you can trace around those shapes so that you see what I have right here. You can see the lines. You can see the fractional parts here. Okay? You don't have to make your lines as wide as mine are, but you can go ahead and do this. Now, remember, up here, if the 2 pieces were the same size, whether you did it this way or you were diagonal, it doesn't matter. If both of them are the same size, we can say that each piece is 1/2 of the hexagon. That's why you saw me put the 1/2 right there. Okay, so you can go ahead with a crayon and color in 1/2 of the hexagon. I'm just going to use a color that's as close to the red as I have available to me right now. Hopefully you have your crayons available to you. So go ahead and shade in one of the pieces. Okay? Shade in one of those pieces. Not both of them, only one. Okay? Now, then you need to take your pencil and do what I did here with the 1/2. You don't have to draw this, but you need to write 1/2. Okay, make sure that says 1/2. Now, how many parallelograms did you use to cover the hexagon? You used 3, didn't you? And were those 3 all the same size? Yes, they were. So, if the 3 pieces are the same size, we can say each piece is 1/3 of the hexagon. So you're going to go ahead and you're just going to color in color in 1/3 of your hexagon. It's one of the pieces. And then you're going to write 1/3. You don't have to do this 1/3. So I'm trying to cover it up for you. Just write 1/3. I'll even circle it for you. This here, that is what you should write. Now, how many triangles did you use? How many triangles did you use to cover the hexagon? You're right if you said you used 6. Are the 6 triangles the same size? Yes, they are. So, if the 6 pieces are the same size, we can say each piece is 1/6 of the hexagon. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color it in the one piece, just the one. Okay, we have our 1/6 colored. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just color it in so that we know that we're talking about one of the pieces. Make sure you stay in that area. You don't want to go outside of it. And then you're going to write 1/6. I'll move that over a little bit for you. 1/6. Okay. 1/6. So what we want to remember today is a couple of things. We want to remember that the yellow pattern block, that's representing one whole of something. If I have a red trapezoid, the red one, that is 1/2 of a hexagon. One of the red pieces is 1/2 of a hexagon. If I have a blue parallelogram, the blue parallelogram is 1/3 of a hexagon. The one piece is 1/3. And with our triangles, if I have a triangle, the triangle is 1/6 of a hexagon. It would take me 6 triangles to fill up the entire hexagon. Okay? Now, can I mix trapezoids and triangles? No. When I'm talking about fractional parts, it's got to be all the same shape that you're filling it in for. Okay? Otherwise, it wouldn't be even. And we want to make sure that it's even. All right? Very good. So you can go ahead and actually, Mrs. Friedrichs didn't put her name on this one. I'm so sorry about that. Make sure your name's on. And then what I'd like you to do, please, so that we can move right to our guided practice, is I would like you to take this and put this in your math folder. So you should have your favorite days of the week sheet in here, and you should also have your lesson worksheet 18. So you have both of those sheets in. It doesn't matter which is in the front. I guess I'd probably put your favorite days of the week graph in the front because chances are you'll need that before you need your other sheet. But have that together. All right? Now, you need to go ahead and grab out your guided class practice. Please go ahead and make sure that your name is on your paper. And if you had a chance to watch calendar already, you know that today is the start of a new month. It is the month of October. O-C-T-O-B-E-R. O-C-T-O-B-E-R, October. And it's the first day, so it's October 1st. Put a comma, and what year are we in? 2020. All right, today we are looking at a graph that's already made for us, and we have to find out the information it's asking. So let's read, and let's see what we have. The children in Mrs. Hannon's class made this graph. What day of the week is the children's favorite day? So what we have to do is we have to look at this and say, okay, where are the most smiley faces? This S-U-N, first grade, that means Sunday. Okay, so it just goes right down the road. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it tells you that one smiley is equal to one child. So I don't have to try to do any kind of crazy skip counting yet. One smiley equals one child. So which one had the most day? Most had the favorite of the day. And that would be Saturday. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write Saturday. And I'm going to write S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Mrs. Friedrichs, I don't remember how to spell Saturday. And I'm on the back side. What should I do? Friends, please go to your days of the week right in the inside of your folder. That will remind you how to spell everything. Okay? Months of the year, days of the week. All right? It even starts talking about fractional parts in here. Okay? Now, the next question says, how many children chose Thursday? So I need to go to Thursday, and I need to figure out how many kids chose Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. How many chose Thursday? 1, 2. Right. Go ahead and put it 2. It says, how many children are in Mrs. Hannon's class? How could I figure out how many kids are in the class altogether? Did one of you say count up all the smileys for the entire chart? If you did, you're right. That's exactly how we're going to find out. So I'm going to start with Sunday, and I'm just going to work my way over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's the same amount of kids we have in first grade. 25. And then it says, what 2 days were chosen by the same number of children? Well, does Sunday have another one that's even with it? Nope. How about Monday? There's only one. Is there another one that has only one? How about Tuesday? Tuesday has 4. Is there another one that has 4? Wednesday has 3. Thursday has 2. Friday has 1, 2, 3. So Tuesday and Friday have the same number of children. So I need to write Tuesday, capital T, U, E, S, D, A, Y. Tuesday, capital T, U, E, S, D, A, Y. And what other day did we say? We said Friday. Capital F, R, I, D, A, Y. Capital F, R, I, D, A, Y. Now we have another job. Can you handle another job? Number 2 says, circle the weekdays on the graph in problem 1. So here's our graph, the weekdays. Remember, our weekdays are different from our weekend days. If you don't remember, you can go back and look in your math folder. It says 5 weekdays and 2 weekend days. The 5 weekdays are these ones that don't have any gray in them. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we need to circle those. So circle Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay? Now what we need to do is move on to our matching. We have to match the correct picture with the word. This first one says 1/2. Which picture shows 1/2 that is shaded? Yeah, the middle one. So I'm putting a line from the dot that's behind 1/2 to the dot in front of the picture that shows a half. Now it says 1/3. Which of these 2 shapes that's left is broken up into 3 pieces and one of those pieces is shaded? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's the top one. And then 1/6. Oh, we already counted as 6, and we already saw that this was shaded. It was the only piece. So go ahead and make a line straight across. Now it wants us to find 5 odd numbers. 5 odd numbers. So I know how to do odd numbers. I can start at 1, can't I? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. First grade, could I have written 11? Could I have wrote down 23? Could I have wrote down 47? Could I have written 91? Yeah, I could, because as long as the number ended in an odd, you were okay. All right. Now, we do need our colors. once more. Can you grab out green, orange, blue, and yellow? Green, orange, blue, and yellow. Green, orange, yellow, and blue. Green, orange, yellow, and blue. Green, orange, yellow, and blue. Okay, now we have to color the triangle green. So grab your green, your crayon or colored pencil. Find the triangle. Remember, the triangle has how many sides? A triangle has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's it. Go ahead and color in that triangle. Remember, we still want to be neat. So go ahead and outline first like you just saw me do. Go ahead and fill that in. Then I'm done with that one. It says color the square orange. Now, be careful. Is this a square? No. Are these squares? This one? This one. It just is tilted, that's all. Look at it now. Now, does it look more like a square to you? Yeah. So we're going to go ahead with that one. We're going to shade it in. Okay. Then it says color the circle blue. Now, once again, don't let this trick you. Only one of them is circles. Is this a circle? No, we call that an oval. That is not a circle. This here is a perfectly round circle. And then color the rectangle yellow. So I have my yellow here, the rectangle. Remember, on a rectangle, you have 2 of the sides are the same length, and the other 2 sides are the other length. Okay, make sure that's colored in. It looks kind of orange on the screen right now, but I promise you it is yellow. See? Why does this even looks a little orangey too? It is definitely yellow, like my shirt. It is yellow. On the back side, can you go ahead and just make sure for me something? Make sure that your name and date are on your paper. Remember your date, October 1st, 2020. OCTOBER, October. OCTOBER, October. Then at the bottom, you will need 4 colors out: green, orange, blue, and yellow. So make sure you have those. Here, it's the weekend days. Don't let that fool you. Weekend days. All right, my friends. When you are done with that, you are done with math for Thursday. Make sure that all of your papers get back where they belong. Please make sure that in your math folder, you have your favorite days of the week graph, as well as your lesson worksheet 18. Make sure that's in there. You also should have your odds and evens worksheet in here. So make sure that those are sitting in this folder so that nothing gets lost. And go ahead and take this sheet and your fact sheet, which I have right here. When you are done with both sides, when you have to do both sides, when you get done with both sides, go ahead and put that in your folder so you are ready for class tomorrow. Okay, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day.